I got my new keyboard and I'm so happy with it. I hope Ballet will let you interview her. I hope so too. Really, I'd like to interview anyone so we can just ask the questions we want to know, but in a nice manner because, like, remembering that these people are humans too. And sometimes if you just ask people nicely instead of like being in their face and be like, why don't you love your fucking kids? Instead, you're like, hey, what's going on, girl? Tell me about it. Why do you think you've stepped back from being a mom? They're a little more likely to answer you. All right. He was on live. He said because FBI is watching Sandy. Even Sandy admitted it. Interesting. Y'all, we got to know these details. Would Bree or 2K's lawyer know if the FBI was watching Santos to prevent him from being around the baby? No. Y'all, it's the weirdest thing that like state, government, all that kind of stuff, like none of the systems that they have just fucking run together. None of them. It's the dumbest fucking shit. They would be able to do like a background check and find out basic stuff like easier than we can, but nah. We got your birth certificate, don't worry. Wait, what? I'm a human since when? Bree saying, wait, go away, little sign. Wait, hold on, I'm confused. Why did she say that? What was it in reference to? Bree saying Sandy is a citizen and Sandy got mad and said, no, I'm not. So like I was on working on a theory earlier that does he have a license? Because in Texas, if you're behind on child support, they will take your license. So I'm curious if he is actually supposed to be driving currently. People in the chat told Santos not to go outside because of riots and ice. You should take a walk. You should take a walk, Santos. Just kidding. I am just kidding. I don't think they have anything to worry about. They're in the rich neighborhoods. They're fine. Promise. They're not coming to the rich neighborhoods. They're only interested in ruining poor people's lives. That's their interest. They got to make sure that the poor people go back to where they're from. You know what I mean? You know, kick them while they're down. That's what the USA is all about. And then Bree mentioned we got your birth certificate. Don't worry. Pretty sure they don't. They both don't got a license. That wouldn't surprise me. Goofy, man. Just goofy. Oh, that was what I wanted to look up for y'all. Hold on. So we can do that right now while I'm sitting here. Where is it? Y'all, mods, if y'all, I don't know if Sid's still in here. If you'll make me a hot topic thing under mods or just really move the hot topics. Actually, here. I asked Sid to do everything. I gotta stop that. She already treats me too well. I gotta quit putting shit on her. Okay, mods, I did this for us. I made a hot topics thing under our mods stuff in Discord. If stuff happens throughout the day that that you think would be a good topic to talk about so that I can kind of have points to go back to, I would totally appreciate y'all putting them in there. 25 with no driver's license is crazy. Yes, I saw when she was mad about him shutting the alarms off and turning her sound off. She was like, I have a kid. What if there's an emergency? I did see that. That is true. How would they rent a car in Hawaii? Remember the argument between Bree and Santos yesterday? Yeah, it is. I mean, you can tell they're not getting along as well as they were. They definitely are not. All right, but says she has a parent app on silent, which is, I can tell you one thing. It's so shitty to do that. It's just tacky to be the parent that has that off. Because I can guarantee you 2K is not blowing her up. I could understand if he was. I think he's illegal and the docs are fake. You think? Right, but she's because she had an appointment with the DMV. Oh Lord. Um, because the Our Family Wizard app doesn't even send you like it just puts a notification on your screen. It doesn't even send you like a sound. She's goofy. She just doesn't want to be bothered with anything by turning that off, but talking about, oh, I have a kid. What if it's an emergency? It's a feeling because he's hard to find except the child support thing. I couldn't even find the child support thing. I tried to look that up. I want to know more about that. And if he had signed his rights away like he claims he did, that would be on the freaking we would be able to find that. Because that shit's all public. They just mark out the minors' names. Alright. Where did I go? Yeah, with as sketchy of a person as he is, it's definitely weird that you can't find stuff about him. You would think that that would be. I hope you can hear our theories. Don't worry, he's probably watching. The lawyer investor said he lied. He didn't sign his rights away. Yeah, I've thought that all along. Even juvenile records aren't public. Anything before you're 18, which they can't. Like when the cops pull you over and stuff, they can see that, but it's not public. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find this, and I don't know where it's at. Ugh. Am I gonna have to look it up in here? Damnsies. I'll do it for y'all, just because I love you. Oh, subs. Y'all should, there's new emotes up. Y'all should look at them. Lawyer investor pulls up everything. I bet he does. He probably has access. His BM mom or grandma didn't let him on it, if I remember correctly. That wouldn't surprise me, though. Would you want Santos on your baby's birth certificate? It's going to catch up with him. Oh, I think so. Absolutely. This is our little cricket. That's our own personal little cricket. Look at all that. Isn't it fun? We're just kind of chilling and talking shit, talking about Santos. Mia's Santos is my favorite. Do you need to sign your rights away if you're not even on the birth certificate? Nope. Nope. That's why it's a big deal if you have them on the birth certificate, because that might be why he's saying he signed his rights away. Like he's trying to be fucking petty. Like that's his petty way of saying it. That makes more sense in my opinion. Like that just seems more like something that douche magoo would do. Just tag you in 2 clips of 2K and want to fly. Check them out if you can. I sure will. I sure will. Okay, this is what I wanted to look up. No, let me copy and paste. Copy. Now, I'll paste this here and see what we can bring up. The marriage of Evil Sizer, I don't know, and Sweeney. Let's see. Oh, it's a lot. So this is the case that they're citing when it comes to going on PI things. Listen, anytime you find stuff, those of you that are clippers, you just send it on my way. I'd love to use it for commentary. I'll do commentary over your video. You help me, I help you. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Okay, so this is the case that they're referencing for the give me a moment. Where's my edit? Ah! Humpy, thank you for the heart me. You have more of a platform, or others send to you. It's so weird to hear people say I have a platform. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, we know you'll yap over whatever. Of course. Wyo Knight was in here earlier. Clippers and shippers. I love to yap. I was born to yap. Oh, well, I'll repost you lots. I agree. They said his first name was Carlos at one point, so I don't know. Wait, what? Whose name is Carlos? Okay, let me see if I can get this pulled up for y'all. Oh, it does. Can y'all see that? Make it a little bit bigger for y'all. Can y'all see that? There's Wyo Knight. Santos said that. So did Brie. I don't know if they were joking. Probably joking. Who knows with these crazy people. All right. So, hi. You didn't miss a lot. We're just kind of talking about Valet just crashing out. And then I'm looking up. So they keep the Sandy Toes video you made has me laughing so glad I could make y'all laugh. This is the case that they keep referencing that they're going to refer back to and use the case law of for their case, for their court date coming up in July. So I wanted to look at it and see what it was like all in reference to. So this is a case from 2015. It says synopsis background. Dissolution of marriage proceeding was commenced after husband filed copies of downloaded text messages with court. Wife sought a restraining order under the Domestic Violence Prevention Act to stop husband from further disseminating the downloaded information. The Superior Court, blah, 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 issued restraining order and husband appealed. Holdings. The Court of Appeal held that husband's actions in releasing so the 24th. Okay, so when they go to court in July, it is about the DVRO, it seems like. Husband's action, it says the Court of Appeals held that husband's actions in releasing and threatening to release personal data downloaded from the wife's cell phone constituted disturbing the peace of the other party and thus abuse. Oh, I'm glad we pulled this up, y'all. Don't y'all love me? Okay, so this makes more sense. So when they, good night, Hump. We love you so much. Everybody tell Hump good night. Tell him we love him. We appreciate him. We are glad that he stops here. He loves women. He supports women. We love him. That's my bestie. He also has told me where to buy a Labubu, so we appreciate him. I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you. All right. So So basically, this is about the DVRO situation. This is about how 2K filed that DVRO pretty much on the basis that she is using her platform to disturb the peace of the other party. Santos, Carlos, Lazar images show a guy in the military and then Santos next to him. Interesting. Send me this stuff. I need you to make something so you can send it to me so we can message about it. So that's what this is about when they're talking about addressing it on. So let's keep going into this. Are y'all cool with this? Everybody like what we're talking about? If I'm the only one interested, I'll read it by myself later, but did you see the judge entered an order for the May hearing? Yep, that happened. We went over that yesterday. Honestly, I think I was the first person to to start go because I dropped the thing when both the lawyers submitted their stuff, and then I saw that when it got signed. Your girl's fast over here. No, keep going. All right, cool. Okay, so restraining order did not amount to a prohibited prior restraint of protected speech. Restraining order did not violate free speech provision of state constitution. Restraining order was not overbroad in violation of husband's free speech rights. So see, that makes sense. Okay. When I read this, how do I go down this? Does it go this way? Counsel for appellant. Okay, so it's just talking about the counsel for respondent. Appellant Joseph Sweeney downloaded the contents of respondent Carrie's phone around the time she gave birth to the couple's daughter. After these dissolution proceedings were initiated a few months later, Sweeney filed with the court copies of some downloaded text messages. Evilsizer sought a restraining order under the Domestic Violence Prevention Act to stop Sweeney from further disseminating the downloaded information. It sounds like she got caught doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing, ma'am. Thank y'all for the follows. Did you see? Monica, thank you for following. Okay. After taking testimony and findings that Sweeney's actions amounted to abuse. Oh, interesting. So it's basically saying that using those things to cause harm like this, to embarrass, to spread out, is abuse. The trial court, so it amounted to abuse. The trial court prohibited Sweeney from distributing the information without first receiving the court's permission. We conclude that the order did not violate Sweeney's constitutional rights to free speech, and we therefore affirm. Evilsizer and Sweeney. Oh, wait. Oh, is that supposed to be at the very end? Am I just. How the fuck is this supposed to be read?